On.
Alright, here we go. Hello everyone and welcome to the highly anticipated by one person review for Ken's Raids 2.
Alrighty. Yay.
And like the last review for Gigant Battle 2, which seems like it was forever ago, it's going to be a joint review where we all talk about our pros and cons and then give our own personal score. So, I'm with RMG Darkstrider.
So,
Or Adolfo. And then Dogongo.
yo.
Or Jalen, if you know him like that. Which no one really does. We all call him Dogongo and everything.
So, if you know us in person, you call us by our names. If not, Darkstrider. Call me Adolfo, I will reach across the screen and bitch slap you.
So, Ken's Raids 2 is a unexpected sequel to the first Ken's Raids.
Yeah. We say unexpected because, the first one didn't sell good.
Yeah.
At all. Even in
all.
Japan.
Yeah. Which is, pretty surprising because Fist of the North Star was really big back then. Big series usually sell good.
Yeah.
But then you look at the gameplay
Oh, yeah.
between the first game and the second game alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great improvements.
Yeah, very, very vast improvements.
Yes.
So who wants to list the pros of this game first?
You go first.
Alright, I'll go first. My pros with this game, first of all, is the speed increase. The first game feels like, you're fighting as glaciers. Fighting glaciers. And this game just speeds up the momentum drastically. To the point that Kenshiro and all the characters that were really slow feel like they move at supersonic speed. And even faster characters are going ludicrous speed. Meanwhile, you have our good friends. Our good friends and stuff at Koei decided to increase the roster as well and do a very good story mode. It's definitely the more detailed and a lot more cutscenes than the last one. And now we don't have people saying on there going, Kenshiro did this, and this.
Oh yeah, I fucking hated that.
And then two little pictures of people talking. Now we got a cutscene of guys standing there and a cutscene of another guy standing there talking, and there's less narrating, which is great. The only thing I say really that was really bad would be just superficial things like the fact that they took out the when you do a super move, they do like a little freeze frame thing and then they say the move, but that's to increase the speed and not break the gameplay, which is understandable. But other than that, I didn't really have that many qualms with the game.
So, what's your score?
I'd give it an 8.
Adolfo, you're next.
Alright. I have quite a few pros with this game because, I do like Fist of the North Star even though I'm just getting into it. Thanks to Jalen, by the way. He seems to get me into everything I like these days.
I'm an enabler.
Okay, the first pro, as Jalen does say, is the way combat sped up thanks to Pirate Warriors. Yes. The gameplay does feel a lot faster. It does feel like Kenshiro can wreck shit. In the first game, I felt like, whoa, 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 and I hear your bam, 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 bam. So much faster. That goes for everybody. Because in the first game, the Hokuto brothers were slow as hell. From what I heard, it's like because they're like actually slow, right? In the manga or something.
Something like that.
No, they're fast.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
fast.
that they look at them and said, "Oh, they're buff, so let's make them slow."
Yeah, let's make them slow.
Yeah. The story mode is vastly improved. They cover almost all of the story, which is good. They even get like some little, non-important villains like Fox and the Jackal.
Jackal.
Yes, and the soundtrack is bitchin' as always, because that's mostly because this is the same soundtrack from the first game, with some awesome themes added in, which Matt really, really loved. Which one was it?
The Kaio theme.
The Kaio theme is fucking amazing.
Yes, the soundtrack is a plus. I just have way more fun playing this game than the first one. Remember, the first one I had to keep taking breaks from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second one I just tore through half of it in a few days. The only con I have with it is that the game is a bit choppy at times.
Yeah. I understand
Like
that.
enemies just pop up right in front of you. Well, you know, it is more models are on screen, and you know, barely got it, so can't really complain about that. So it's a small con. Oh yeah, and more cutscenes are very appreciated. Like, I feel like I have a better understanding of the story instead of Kenshiro went to Southern Cross and beat up this guy. And Kenshiro just standing like this.
People can't see you when you do that.
Yes.
He's
The
doing a Bruce Lee pose.
He was doing the menu screen pose here.
Yeah.
The comic book style cutscenes were really appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like they fit better in Fist of the North Star, you know, even though they come from Pirate Warriors.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I do like the scroll system. It's kind of like the coin system from Pirate Warriors again. It was cool. I do miss the Meridian chart, though. The Meridian chart was cool.
Yeah.
But overall, I say 8. Good game, not great. On to you, Matt.
Okay, so if you've been following my channel, you know that I actually did the playthrough of this game, except for certain parts where Jalen and Ricky played it, but the vast majority of the game was played by me. And during my commentary for the parts before I got sick and just said screw it, I was really enjoying the game. The story mode is fantastic, covers almost everything except for a few arcs near the end, and then maybe 1 or 2 small ones at the beginning.
You suck anyway, so who cares?
Right?
Right.
Basically, if it was an enjoyable arc, or if it was somewhat relevant to the story, it was in the game.
Yes.
And the story mode was like 14 hours,
Yeah.
which is
amazing
for any anime game, let alone a Muso game.
Exactly.
Let's see, what else? Pros. The soundtrack, as Adolfo stated, is outstanding, even though it's basically a copy and paste. But new tracks like Kaio's theme and the menu theme, which they do not hesitate to play at every moment that isn't actiony or happy, this song's gonna play.
Yep, in the calm.
And I enjoyed the song, though. Near the end, I was like, oh my god, this song again? Like, I just couldn't think of any other sad-sounding song.
Right.
Some of the boss fights were really, really fun. On the other flip side of things, some boss fights shouldn't have existed. Like one of the phases of the cow fight where you have to knock out a whole health bar and his health bar goes down like half a centimeter per hit. And he blocks almost everything and your health is just crumbling.
Oh yeah, that.
But luckily, when you beat that segment, they let you heal yourself.
Yeah.
The roster is pretty great. What would you say? Probably triple the first game, considering how small that one was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. In the first game, you had your basic Nanto, your basic Hakuto, and
Yep. This
Pretty
time
much
you
the
get
core
all of
characters.
them.
pretty much-
Yeah.
You get pretty much everyone except for some of the villains,
Mhm.
which is typical from a
from
Muso game.
Yeah.
My only complaint about some of these characters is that even though they're different, they're kind of the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I get
what
you.
mean.
Even some of the supers are clear copy and paste. They just put a different color on the energy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I'll go to cons. And I hate to say this, but the story mode dragged during certain points. It dragged to the point where I would go days without playing the game because I knew that this part was going to take forever. And then finally at the end of it, for whatever reason, they decided they were going to speed up the Shura arc as fast as possible. Which is my favorite arc in the series.
I am here, Kenshiro. I am dead. They Yamcha'd him.
Aw.
Aw, that's going too far.
Yeah, no one deserves that.
Dream
Yeah.
mode, once again, from the first game, I didn't like it that much. This game, I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
Because they add unnecessarily annoying tasks to your base capturing. I just like to capture my bases and move on.
Uh-huh.
When I'm playing a Muso game, not beat them with the almighty aura, or beat them with this beam.
Pick up this pillar and smack them. What's that? It's this guy, Spade. You gotta go beat him. He's all the way over there.
Well, I guess if I had to look back and think about when this game came out and scale it based on the games that it came out with alongside, which was Dead Space 3,
Yeah.
I'd probably have to give this a 7.5. Because I think if people had to choose between Dead Space 3, Ken's Rage 2, and then the releases that followed after it in February, like Metal Gear Rising,
Yeah.
I would definitely say this would probably be on the bottom of the list. It's not a bad game, but if I have to scale it against the quality of the other games that came out in that time frame, it doesn't reach up the same par as those games. But for an anime fan, this game is great.
Yeah.
For a Ken's Rage fan or a Fist of the North Star fan, this is outstanding.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I try and scale my reviews based on what is out at the time. So I have to go with 7.5. And I think that is it for the review for Ken's Rage 2. Any closing comments for you guys?
Oh, well, if you want to check this game out, or you're not really feeling it, check out Matt's playthrough, if you haven't already. If you want to play the first game, even though I hate to say it, I recommend you don't, you can probably find it at your local
Bargain bin.
in a GameStop somewhere.
And if you have an Xbox 360, you can actually buy this game, a physical copy of it.
Lucky.
PS3 users must get it on PSN.
Dick move. Alright, my closing thoughts. Toki is a badass motherfucker.
He's Jesus.
Anime
He is
Jesus.
Well, yes. I do recommend playing this game because you get the full experience without having to play the first game,
Mm-hmm.
which is a plus because, you know, the first game, compared
Yeah.
to this one, it's like the ugly sister. Well, yes, play this if you enjoy anime. Don't go into this if you don't, because you're going to.
And don't listen to IGN's review where they give it like a 3.
Yes, don't
Yeah.
listen to that. That's purely biased bullshit.
Because they outright state in every Muso review they do that they don't like Muso games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they continue to review them. Like Perry, who reviews a horror movie and outright states at the beginning of the review he hates horror movies! It's pointless! If you don't like it, don't review it. No one cares what you have to say because you're biased.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Them closing thoughts.
thanks for watching this review. If you did, those are our scores. Once again, a reminder, Adolfo and Jalen gave it an 8. I gave it a 7.5. And that's it for the Ken's Rage 2 review. Check out the playthrough if you haven't already. Check out our current playthroughs, which include Tomb Raider, Lego Batman 2,
Bioshock Infinite.
Bioshock Infinite, and RMG Darkstrider, and then other miscellaneous fighting games on his channel. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again.